Hello everyone, and in this video I'm going to explain about the divisibility rules. You might think why these divisibility rules are useful, but if you see, if you come across a situation where you want to divide some 21537 by 27 for example, then if you cross check, you know that 27 is divisible by 3, but simply by using a simple tricks we can check whether this 21537 is divisible by 3 or not. Not only 3, for different numbers we can check how the numbers which consist greater than 3 digits or 4 digits. It's very complicated to check with each number, so by using simple addition operations we can check whether the number is divisible by any number or not. So in this series of videos, first we are going to see the main topic, that is divisibility rules, which is very important aptitude concept. So first let's going to deal with rule for 3. What is the rule that should satisfy by the number, or how to check whether the number is divisible by 3 or not? Don't think that I am skipping 2. I will explain 2 square, that is 4, and 2 cube 8. Those all will follow a simple format, and I will tell you the trick how to check whether the number is divisible by 2, 4, 8, so on. So let's check what is the divisibility rule for the number to be divisible by 3. And it is very simple that if the sum of the digits of a number is divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 3. Sum of digits should be divisible by 3. Let's take an example to illustrate this. 2751. To check whether the number is divisible by 3 or not, you simply add all the digits of the number, that is 2 plus 7 plus 5 plus 1, and the result is 9, 10, 15, which is divisible by 3. So this number is divisible by 3. So you can simply, by checking the addition or by using the addition operation, you can check whether the number is divisible by 3 or not. Not only this, if the question can be asked in other format also. For example, 2 star 5 1 by 3, and he says that if this number is divisible by 3, then find the value of star. He might also ask in the same way. So now what you should simply do is you should add all the digits of the number, that is 2 plus 5 7 plus 8. So 8 plus some unknown value should be divisible by 3. Now since it is a single digit, assign each and every digit for the star, that is from 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, so on. So there might be different possible cases for star for the number to divisible by 3. So if you give star as 1, then 9 is divisible by 3. If you give star as same like 7, then it is also divisible by 3. So there might be different cases for the star value to assign, but by simply doing this divisibility rule, we can say that what is the number that is required to check whether the number is divisible by 3 or not. Similarly, to check whether the number is divisible by 9 or not, rule for 9, you should apply the same operation, that if the sum of the digits of a number are divisible by 9, then the number is divisible by 9. For example, let me give a value that 7155423. To check whether this number is divisible by 9 or not, you simply add the each and every digit of the number, that is 7 plus 1 plus 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 2 plus 3, which gives rise to 8, 8 plus 10 18, 18 plus 4 22, 22 plus 2 24, 24 plus 3 27, which is divisible by 9. So this number is divisible by 9. Again, in the same way, he might also ask that he might give a star for some digit in the number, and he might give that the number is divisible by 9, then what is the value of star? Simply follow the same method that I explained for 3. You add those numbers and you can check whether the number is divisible by 9 or not. Next, this rule for checking for 11 is very interesting. To check whether the number is divisible by 11 or not, there is an interesting method that if the difference between the sum of alternate digits, I will write here, if the difference between sum of alternate digits is either a 0 or multiple of 11, then the number is divisible by 11. For example, let me take a number 8064937. First of all, what you should do is you should mark the alternate digits 8697 and 0431. So 8 plus 6 will give rise to 14, plus 9 is 23, 23 plus 7 is 30, and second alternate sum is 0 plus 4 is 4 plus 3 7 plus 1 8. So 30 and 8 are the sum of alternate digits. Now the difference between 30 and 8 is 22, which is a multiple of 11, or it is divisible by 11. So you can say that this number is divisible by 11. You can check similarly for different examples whether the number is divisible by 11 or not. And similarly, he might ask that by giving some unknown value, that is, if he asks 806 star 9371, then you do the same method, that you add the sum of alternate digits and you take the difference, and that should be divisible by 11. Then you assign different values for star to check whether the number is divisible by 11. If he gives already it is divisible by 11, then assign the value to the star which is suitable for this value. Now commonly I will say that divisibility for power of 2. Divisibility for power of 2, which means 2 power 1, 2 square, 2 cube, 2 power 4, so on. That is for 2 and 4 and 8. It all follow the same. You should check for power of 2, first power of 2, you should check the last digit which is divisible by 2 or not. And for power of 2 square, you should check the last 2 digits whether they are divisible by 4 or not, and last 3 digits for, and this process continues. For example, if he asks that whether 38 is divisible by 2 or not, then you should check the last unit digit 8, which is divisible by 2. So this number is divisible by 2. Or simply you can say that if unit digit is even number, that is 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, then the number is divisible by 2. This is also one of the easy trick to say whether the number is divisible by 2 or not. To check whether the number is divisible by 4 or not, you can say if 38 is given, it should be divisible, or let me take a bunch of digits, that is 4, 9, 6, 3, 3, 6. Then to check whether this number is divisible by 4 or not, you should check the last 2 digits. These 2 digits, 36 is divisible by 4, so obviously this number will be divisible by 4. In the same way, to check whether the number is divisible by 8, you should check the last 3 digits which are divisible by 8 or not. So simply you can say that if a number is given and he asks to find the remainder after dividing with 2 or 4 or 8 or so on, then you can simply say that if suppose 1857643 is given, and if he asks to find the remainder of this number when it is divisible by 4, then you should simply check the last 2 digits. 38 divided by 4 will give rise to 4 9s are 36, plus remainder will be 2. So simply you can say that 2 is the remainder when this large number is divisible by 4. Though simply by following these tricks, we can say that number, whether it is divisible by all the numbers 3, 9, 11, 4, 2, etc. And you can find the unknown missing digits in the number if provided the necessary condition that it is divisible by some number. So here I prepared some questions for you. If you found this topic as interesting, just give a try. It will take about just 5 minutes to solve these questions. And the first question is, check whether 23579897 is divisible by 3 or not. And the second question is, find the value of star if the number is divisible by 3 and 9. If the number is divisible by 3 and 9, this doesn't mean that number is divisible by both 3 and 9. It says that if the number is divisible by 3, then find the set of values of star, and if the number is divisible by 9, then find the set of values of star. So you will get 2 answers for 3 separate and for 9 separate, and the number is 2 star 974629. And here is my third question, that is, find the remainder if 183424389648. Don't think this as some random number, just I gave a large number to make you feel that the significance of learning the divisibility rules concept. If it is divided by 4 and 8, then what is the remainder? And my fourth question is, check whether the number is divisible by 11 or not, and the number is 10897,634. And here is my last question, that find the value of star if 987 star 432 is divisible by 11. I gave the condition that it is divisible by 11, then find the values of star that satisfies this condition. Next, comment your answers in the comment section, and answers will be explained in the next video, and subscribe to our channel for more videos.